right, everybody, we are continuing on with the last chance qualifier action here at Capcom Cup. I'm James Chen.
And I'm Vicious. We actually saw a good majority of Pool A, seeped in a little bit into Pool B, but just to kind of give you a crash course on who's made it to top 32 so far, we got the rundown for you as the players prep. We have let's see, we have Nemo making it out from his pool along with Mira, so that's winners and losers. It's going to go that way.
Okay.
PR Rog over MOV. We saw him kind of slaughter MOV a little bit, and you know, PR Rog, I spoke to him afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I haven't really been playing since Absolute Battle, but I understand. I mean,
dude, that's the way it works sometimes. You know,
that's the way he speaks too. Yeah. And then you got Pool A3, Brian F moving on again, and then Mojo, and then Infiltration, Ranma-sama, XSK Samurai versus Shax, Kaba, and the Cool Kid, whom the Cool Kid beat. He had the run back from from Red Bull. And Alex Myers and Dai Minion. So just some of the top 32. We're going to be continuing on the action.
I mean, the cool thing about that is a lot of the names that we kind of expected. So that's just going to mean that the semifinals is going to be ridiculous for this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It is going to be a problem.
Oh, and we did get an update. I don't know if Chris G is going to be available for pools because he is completely focused on Battle for the Stones.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say about Chris G, having talked to him for a really long time, he loves his trophies. He likes those things. And have you seen the Battle for the Stones trophy?
I've seen right? But let's get into this real quick. We got Prototype versus Infused. I'm still the daddy.
Yeah, I'm still the daddy. Just came from an excellent performance at the most recent Wednesday night fights.
Second place?
Yeah, third place.
Third
place only to Infiltration and Itazan.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing to shake a stick at.
So I guess you just have to make sure your handle begins with the letter I in order to do well, right? So
I mean, let's not go too far. But so far, he's doing pretty good against Prototype. Again, rocking that Alex all the way from Las Vegas.
Yeah, but he definitely looked really strong. And one thing about I'm Still the Daddy is he's a bully. He will do what he wants to do. He will enforce his game on you. He tries to get you frustrated to jump over those sonic booms, and then he'll just be ready to flash kick you every single time.
And you saw that. He had you thinking he was going to sonic boom, went in with his offense and jumped in. He is definitely one of the most aggressive guys that I've ever seen.
Yeah, and just a wake-up EX flash kick. Okay, nice EX stun gun.
Oh, the chase down with the knee drop. Let's go. Power bump, tuck him in, night.
Oh,
he tried to go for the hard read.
He thought he was going to go back. Didn't quite catch him. So now, here we go. There it is, just like I said. He's baiting you into jumping at him. Oh, that should do it.
Be dead. Oh, the backdrop. I'll show you a real suplex.
I just want the stream now to guess. We both said that should be, and then one of us said dead. Which one of us said dead?
I'm not going to get into those right now. We just started. We can't pull out all the answers, right?
All right. Fair enough.
Right. All right, so I'm Still Daddy. Already on that lockdown against Prototype.
See the charge on that flash kick. But what's interesting to me is that after the flash kick, I'm Still a Daddy goes in. He's dashing in instead of staying back and throwing more sonic booms. Ow.
This should be enough.
Oh,
okay, not yet.
But look at this pressure. Yeah, last time he had caught him with that pressure. And so this time he was like, I'm going to throw you now because you're expecting me to do that same pattern I did the last time I knocked you down here in the corner. I'm Still the Daddy looking very strong right now.
Bully of Pum Pum City, man. He is just bulldogging his way to victory against Prototype. Now, Prototype, you know, he does have a little bit more to show I'm Still the Daddy. He's still got a decent ground game once he closes that gap, right? He did shake I'm Still the Daddy earlier in round 2, so maybe he still got it or another chance.
Yeah, but there you go, right there. You always feel like you have enough time to jump over that, but that flash kick charge timing is so fast, and I'm Still the Daddy. I feel like one of the best at maintaining his charges.
Right. Yeah, a little too far out. Now he's going to jump over, get the corner control, and man, upside down kick to EX flash kick.
No respect.
Nice V reversal out. Doesn't want to eat anything after that.
Okay, now he's got the V trigger activated so he can parry those. But can he get anything off of this?
Yeah, he does get V trigger back though. Each parry is going to give him more and more V trigger.
Yep, so it can last for quite some time. Okay, here we go. Got the frame trap in there after the flash chop, but I'm Still Daddy gets away, but then just gets stomped by the boots.
He still maintained his charge after the slash. And again, no stopping I'm Still the Daddy from the jump out.
And you see that? That time he did an upside down kick, and of course, Prototype blocked afterwards.
Oh, are you kidding me? Stand short, counter hit into the full strength.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah, Prototype had to guess between the high or low in that situation. And I'm Still the Daddy went low, caught him in the legs.
The double fist. Catching that counter hit again. I'm Still the Daddy on the offensive. No stopping him. He's still going forward. That's a stun already. 90 seconds, maximum
disrespect right there. I'm Still the Disrespect. Now trying to get out of the corner is Prototype.
I don't like this idea of just backing off. I feel like he's just toying with him at this point.
Okay, that time instead of throws, he went for attacks twice in a row. And both of them connected. Nice anti-air. You know what? One more mix-up, he might even be stunned.
Oh, the blocks.
That might not quite enough.
Oh, we got him. You saw the reversal on Guile's screen? Yeah, he must have done something, but the meaty was still there. Prototype taking the rounds back.
I'm Still the Daddy has that potential to do regular flash kick, even though there's no invincibility on the first frame. It's just fast enough that it'll catch a lot of things off guard. So he's willing to try that. Did not work out for him that time.
Oh, he caught him with the boots this time. Nice neutral jump in anticipation from I'm Still the Daddy.
And again, those anti-air light punch from Alex. Oh, he
tried
went for double.
And the delay on the upside down kick, so much mileage off that. Doesn't even need to worry about stun because that is death. He's moving on over Prototype.
Congratulations to I'm Still the Daddy. Moving on the winner's side.
Yeah, so more and more people in the second half of pools, in Pool B, that have been up on the charts for the Capcom Pro Tour. Again, not necessarily making it because that's why they're here at the last chance qualifier, but
trying to see which pool I'm Still the Daddy is in right now.
I know he was towards the end.
B7. So, SD Pinoy is in this bracket as well. So that's probably going to be his main. Oh, Wind Alpha is also in that.
Yeah, the other Alex player from Texas.
So that's going to be a rough pool right there. That is going to be a tough time to make it out of there. Because remember, only 2 people are going to make it out of this pool and get into the semifinals. But SD Pinoy was the highest placing SoCal player at Wednesday Night Fights this last week. So
I mean,
I think he had like 4th or 5th place or something like that.
It's still setting up the stage for him. I mean, he's going to shake off all that and learn from it as soon as possible and bring it out to the LCQ. But you know, you can't count any of the Wednesday Night Fights boys out. Yeah, you really can't. But again, there's a lot of international players still here. Still, we have what we saw earlier. It was that death pool bracket before we went into the break.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, those guys are the winner of that, which was Chris Tatane. He's being placed into Pool B8, which is pretty much the last pool of the evening before we move on to top 32.
Gotcha.
So that was going to be the update for the pools. If you want to follow along, go to smash.gg, and you want to look at the sidebar there and look over at Capcom Cup, where it also has the top 32 for the main event, the big dance, and then it also has all the pools for the last chance qualifier.
And if I recall, I mean, not even counting that death bracket that we just saw, but just from the early registrants for this last chance qualifier, I think David counted that there was 14 countries represented in just this last chance qualifier in 160 some odd people or 200 people, you know. So there you go. A lot of players here gunning for that last spot for the right to play Punk.
Yeah.
It's
that's right. Yeah,
it's unfortunate for the winner of this because they have to play Punk, but at the same time, it's tough for Punk because he can't prepare for the player until he finds out, like literally this weekend.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know he's not going to be too worried about it. Knowing the kind of demeanor he holds, I know he's going to be just fine.
Well, remember, he lost the Infiltration and Grand Finals at Wednesday Night Fights, I believe. And if that's the case, and Infiltration makes it out, well, what if Nemo makes it out?
So my 2 predictions, honestly, were Nemo first, and then Infiltration. Like the way Infiltration has been playing all week long, because he was here in Southern California pretty early. I've been watching his Manat pretty closely, and he looks unstoppable.
That is the perfect character. Like, he's been in kind of character crisis for a while, and I think Manat was the right character. And
speaking of,
I had no idea. Oh, no.
No, it's the other way around. So we have
Grap,
Guilty, representing Manat, usually with Dalsim, and then DM's El Cubano Loco rocking the Vega.
I don't want to tell Manat this, but every page in her book is the same page. It's got the same print on every page. I don't know how useful that book is. Well, maybe that's why she uses that book to beat people up.
Yeah, it's a fake book.
Exactly. She doesn't need anything off of that. All right. Okay, gets the Cubano Loco, gets the jump in. Gets Guilty into the corner, and the meaty. Lots of buttons being pressed by Guilty, and a stun just like that to start the match.
And that's kind of the tough spot with Manat. Her defense, not really the best, but she's able to keep the ground game going. That is, if you can keep the opponent from jumping in. It all started when Okubano Loco got that one roundhouse jump in. Again, Guilty just trying to bait right now. Dive kicks in. Dive kick again. This pressure, this offensive pressure from Guilty.
Yeah.
Normally you don't see Manat do that. Okay, so I know she talked about jab being one of her favorite buttons because at
so good.
max range, it's +7.
Oh my God.
It's gross.
Oh, well, one of the things too about Manat is that her drills are very negative for at the wrong ranges. So if you see her jump and you think she's going to drill, one of the strategies might just be to walk at her. Just walk directly at her. Oh, faded out the wake up super, but it's going to be, see, Cubano Loco knew. He's like, you know what, the orbs are coming, so I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, didn't get to continue the combo with the orbs. All right, that's
Ooh, nice. Gets the toss here, ties it up 1-1 now.
I like that idea though, using that critical art to kind of trick the opponent into thinking, oh, it's time to punish him.
Yep. But
Props
you're never
to
safe as long as she's got those orbs out. But there's the other weakness of Manat is that all of her buttons are delayed. So it's, if you jump, you have to jump at her a lot. You really do have to risk that as much as you can. So good start for Cubano Loco, but yeah, that's what you have to be careful of, as standing light punch can be used as an anti-air as well.
Yeah, if I were Guilty right now, I would be obviously looking for those jump-ins because it's been...
Oh, here we go. She's going to get the combo.
Entry.
The extension? Oh no, the second orb didn't hit, unfortunately, for Guilty. So now Guilty gets
the overhead. Nobody blocks the overhead.
He was crouching, so the roundhouse looked like it missed. Oh,
nice.
no. Did he have
critical art? He sure does, yeah.
Oh, that might be it. And it is. Ooh.
All right. Getting the first one on the board. Now, again, I do expect Guilty to kind of switch over to Dulcian because the defense on all the air approaches from Okubano Loco hasn't been there for her.
It's interesting because I feel like Guilty's really kind of all in with Manat. Like, I'm not sure if she is going to switch character. Yeah, she's going to stick with it. There you go. No change on the character.
If she's going to do this, she really needs to keep her space away from Okubano Loco and really check the airspace.
All right, good whiff punish with that slide. That's another thing I feel like is going to be a problem for Manat, is that if she whiffs a lot of buttons, the slide's going to be a problem.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, but no juggle.
Right at the angles there. Staying positive afterwards.
I don't think that's what Guilty meant to do. Missed the drill, it looked like, but it worked out for her. But here comes Cubano Loco with a little bit of offensive pressure. Activates the orbs, uses that to see the anti-air. What's her mix-up now? Yep. Oh! A little mistimed on the orb timing on the jump over. So she's going to end up having to use all of her orbs now.
Right. The switch over for the corner switch.
Nice thing about Manat, though, is that it is a 2-bar V-trigger, so she can build up another one potentially. Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was just in time, but the reversal's right out of there. A little bit too far out to continue.
The hard part about this now is that she used that V-reversal, so no more V-trigger from Manat potentially. Ooh, but she might not need it. Just needs one more good solid hit. Oh, but the bait and the command throw.
You might expect another one. Wait a minute, the block?
Oh no, she risked it all on the critical art.
And that's a killer, dude. Going into the next round with no bar, no resources, on your last leg, it's a tough spot.
Yeah. But you know what? Manat does build meter very fast. So she's hoping that she'll get a full bar, before the end of this round. All right. Look at this. Oh, no.
I don't know.
I feel like that was an execution error right there.
A little bit of nerve setting in, probably.
Yeah, I meant to toss out the orb instead of the uppercut. And now here we go. Oh, no meaties. Mistimed that meaty. She just woke up with saying, oh, there we go, the instant overhead. She's going to be able to convert off of this. Yes. Oh, too far that time. Wanted the overhead reset again.
Yeah, managed to get the throw instead. Cubano Loco was trying to chase down.
Too far for the throw.
Full bar for El Cubano Loco.
Oh, did you see it? That was like the hyper shimmy. Oh, that was a mistake. That was supposed to be an empty whiff punish.
That's definitely going to go into El Cubano's favor, taking it over Guilty.
She was throwing out the crouch medium punch, with OS into critical art. So if Vega touched the button, it would have hit and then comboed into the super. But what I think happened is she might have negative edged the crouching medium punch. She probably did that, let go of the button, and it triggered the critical art afterwards, unfortunately.
Right, and I do know for sure that was still on the winner's side of her pool of B6 if you want to follow along, and Aqua is actually in that pool from Japan.
Oh, dang,
with
nice.
Ibuki.
Okay.
So she's going to be placed into losers. El Cubano moving on to winners, again, potentially facing up against Aqua.
All right, well, we have some more last chance qualifier matches coming up to find out who is going to take that 32nd spot and go up against Punk in the actual Capcom Cup right after this break.
And we're back with the last chance qualifier here at Capcom Cup at the Anaheim Hilton. Again, you guys are tuning into the second half of the 156-man bracket. The sixth person being that Death Pool winner.
That's right.
Having to qualify out of that and then go back into a whole new pool. That's kind of rough, but we're continuing on with, I believe, pool 6, or excuse me,
B5.
B5.
B5. That's kind of a, important letters for the fighting game community. B5 was an important tournament a long time ago.
Sure, I thought it was like B3, but whatever. I'm
B3,
too young for
and
that.
there's a B4 and there's a B5. So there you go.
History lesson.
History.
All right. Well, Chris G in this pool also, who happened to DQ himself, along with Phantom Miria, Eli the Curry, Salyu, Moise from the Latin America region, Kuro, and then up next right here we have Afi, Infused Afi versus Nilzo from Japan.
That's right. Infused Afi from Europe, out here from the EU, and Nilzo. Looks like it's going to be Laura versus Cammy. It's interesting because right now Eli the Curry is waiting in the winners final, so he's going to make it out of this pool here. And that means a lot of Laura's going on. We're trying to run through this, and Afi, of course, a very strong Laura player from the UK.
Yeah. And I gotta admit, I've seen the name Nilzo, but I haven't seen much about him. Let's see if he knows how to play the matchup.
I know, I see that tag, that SC, and I just keep thinking, does that mean he's from Southern Carolina or Southern California?
I don't even know. I don't think we address any of those.
All right. Oh, whoa, okay, that was a little interesting trick right there. Tried to go in with the hooligan. That's twice now.
Yeah, a lot of the hooligans coming from Nilzo, but Afi not phased at all. That's going to be the first round. Yeah, he's just waiting. He's totally cool with it. He's like, you can fly around all you want.
I know. And he was just
Fine
like,
with me.
whatever. Okay, now I'll kill you. Okay.
You kind of see in his face, he's like, I don't know what to do about that, really. I'm just going to block.
It's almost kind of like that Indiana Jones, swinging the sword and just pulls out the gun and he's just like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not about it.
Yeah. Now we're trying to get in there with that offense. Getting Nilzo into the corner, gets the EX command throw.
And not a lot has been said for Nilzo right now. Gets out of the corner that one time, but it's not going to stop Afi. That train that is Laura opening him up real quick for game one. I mean, like, what else can be said about that, James? I mean, he was waiting to kind of see what Nilzo had to offer him.
Yeah.
And he just went with it afterwards. I mean, there wasn't really much other than the hooligans and the slicer.
And you know what? I know a lot of Cammy players are probably tired of hearing me talk about this, but Nilzo also fell into the trap that I activated V-trigger. If I jump, I'm dive kicking. And Afi just avoided that a lot of the times, and you gotta save it. You gotta save the threat of that dive kick sometimes.
Generally, anytime I see Cammy airborne and V-trigger, I'm just jumping back or neutral
Right,
jumper
exactly.
in the right space. Because what is he going to get out of it? A dive kick and maybe even like an uppercut or like a meaty afterwards.
And if you think about it, if you don't dive kick in that situation, oh, geez, that's going to be a stun. Off of the sweep, and I'm going to build up a lot extra meter with fireballs and volt charges. But again, like, you could get a free jump in with Cammy if they're all just scared of the dive kick. You can just get a jump in and save that meter for a little bit later. Oh man, throw loops here. Now went up for the meaty, backed off for the fireball, perfect distances.
Okay, there we go, waking up now. I saw the check on that V-skill dash.
Oh,
crush counter in the mid-air, that's gross. That's gross. Using the meter to get crush counter?
Oh boy, okay, here we go. Good damage, but into the corner. Does he decide? Nope, he stays in there. And that is gonna be a problem.
Okay, uppercut to save yourself, I like that.
Smart decision right there. Oh, he gets away! And still in time to punish. Uses the EX drill to get out of the corner.
Very smart stuff. Nilzo might have woken up here.
Yeah, stay away from that fireball. Yeah, if you're not close enough, you can sweep under it, but if you're too far away, you can't really do much.
Yeah, you don't want to risk that trade too, because Laura's going to be ready with the roundhouse afterwards. I promise you.
Ooh, what side? Nice block. Knew she was a little too far. Chase her down, yeah.
He could have had the drill, but no, the sweep instead. Milzo had the opportunity with the 2 jabs.
Heartbreaker right there. Yeah, you have to confirm off of 2 lights with with most of the characters in this game. Very few characters get those 3 light attack confirmed without a counter hit, unfortunately. So,
great stuff. Great stuff for the EU for representing though. Afi keeping it calm and collected and just handling the business.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing potentially up against Eli the Curry. He still has to go up against Moise from the Latin America region.
Okay. Moise, who's out here, I believe, for Battle for the Stones. And he is also here in the Last Chance qualifier while he's out here. And again, really super happy to see Latin America really represented here, especially with 2 Brazilian players in the in the actual Capcom Cup. Makes me really happy. So, but yeah, can you imagine though if Afi makes it all the way through? It will be a Laura at the end. Oh, well, actually, I don't know if they're gonna actually play each other until semis, or do they get moved around in semis?
For the Eli the Curry match?
Yeah.
No, so Eli the Curry is currently sitting in winners finals of that bracket. And again, Afi still needs to set up against Moise and see how that goes about.
Technically, it's like I'm an old man, so my brain's not working right now. But like when you're in winners finals, you make it out into the semis, right? Because 2 people out of the pools.
So he still needs to play him in that pool.
Oh, because this is the winner's side.
Winner's side.
For some reason, I thought this was the loser side of the bracket.
No worries, man. Look, we're all having a good time here. I know you were playing some of the AE over there. You kind of jumbled up. I don't blame you. It's fine.
I thought that bottom half was loser side of the bracket for some strange reason. Okay, so that match was still on winner side.
I believe we have some more Latin American representation here. And you see them, they're all lining up. That's the only way I know is as soon as I hear some of DR like pop off, you know who they're voting for. There's got to be some sort of representation here. These guys are yelling. They're having a great time.
So it's going to be Jochi Focus versus Inaba 0624. Also with the SC tag. Or is actually, no, I think those tags were for the previous players right there, because those are the same tags from before.
You know, it's kind of tough. You might be right, because Infused, Jochi not the same. Definitely not the same. Yeah. But again, it's going to be Jochi versus Inaba 0624. I did see Jochi play a little bit with his Akuma. Very impressive stuff. I saw him play against Pure Rock, but over in Arcade Edition, hopefully he doesn't get his character mixed in. I really hope so. I like this match personally. One of the characters that give Yuri a hard time. Something I like to see.
Trying to go up there and trying to get him to touch buttons, but Inaba right now playing very defensive. So that's something for Jochi to keep in mind. Maybe he'll go up for the throw next time. No, 4 times in a row he went for the attack, and it paid off. Beautiful.
And it's so scary because if you're blocking a cross strong from Akuma, that's still a frame trap. He's still going to be stuck at +3 advantage.
That is now 5 times that Jochi has gone for the throws as opposed to, gone for a hit. Yes, 6 hits, 6 now, yeah. He has not thrown yet.
Yo, he is commanding this space. Oh, well, you know, tackle out, that's fine. Spent the meter to get out.
And it was crazy to me because Inaba, he finally went for the throw. And then Inaba still checked it.
Yo, Menard is going off for his boy. He's ready. He's like, come join me in Capcom Cup. Yeah, he's popping off right now. The corner carry. And the pressure again. Crowd strong. Frame traps all day.
Yeah, I see the whole crew there. Mono is there as well. They're all cheering for their boy right now. Okay, wake up EX.
Nice block, and here comes the Aegis. The reversal could have thrown him out of that.
Nice.
Nice, other side. Never expected the throw bait with the chop.
I mean, at this point in time, I feel like Inaba's really got to calm down on the throw techs. You know, because he is, like I said, Jochi has really gone for the frame traps more often. He only went for 1 throw, and Inaba teched it. But that was only the 1 time, and sometimes you would rather just take the throw, right? You're just not going to get as much damage that way.
Right. Oh, running into the fierce. Had to go for the target combo. Here comes the pressure. He's just waiting. No anti-air surprise.
Okay. Was surprised by that jump. Caught him by surprise, and again, look at this. God, he's so insistent. Jochi is not holding back. He is hitting buttons right now. Gonna try to use that air fireball to get himself in there. He gotta V-trigger cancel that to make it safe.
Good awareness from Inaba. Getting that headbutt in, that's going to be the sickest whiff punish I've seen from him today.
That is
real nice.
That is the when you get hit by that, you cringe. You're just like, oh god, you got
I
me.
definitely did. I reeled back in my seat. I almost fell off the platform.
Trades at the start of the round. Now trying to play a little bit more defensive is Jochi all of a sudden. Oh, goes off a throw. Yeah, but see, the thing is, he doesn't get as much off of the throw. So, you know, I think you just don't want to get hit by Akuma because the damage that guy causes.
Speaking of damage, Inaba's turn with Yuri, and now with corner pressure.
Okay, nice. Ooh. And he got the link off of the counter hit. But have we seen an Aegis reflector yet?
In earlier rounds, yes.
Okay.
It was off of the block overhead target combo.
That's right.
But he's not going to need it this time. He's getting the second game over Jochi. Really big turnaround for him.
That was really important right there. But see, like I said, I felt like a lot of that came from the fact that he started taking some of those throws instead of trying to hit buttons all the time. You know, you just don't take as much damage. But
And I like it this time. Inaba's kind of checking Jochi from advancing for free. A lot of the time, Jochi in game 1 was really pressuring him with a crouch strong, getting those frame traps going. But Inaba, he's like, you know what? I've had enough of this. I want to press buttons now.
Yeah, and now, once again, that counter hit on the crouching medium punch. Ooh. And now the throw, just a little bit too aggressive on that offense. EX headbutt.
Oh, there's a DP.
Almost chased down the backdash, didn't quite catch it. Look at this pressure from Jochi Focus. Okay.
Oh, not the right combo, but still gets the extender. Caught him with the crouch strong.
God, look at that damage. What a throw tech. Now
here throws it out. Smart stuff. Inaba doesn't get to finish it though.
Oh my god, watch out for this. The mirror was still there.
That was sick. All right. What's going on? Jochi getting the throw.
But that mirror almost saved it. That mirror was a combo.
It was so close.
Dude, yeah.
He used the right Tatsu to stop right in front of it. That was pretty cool.
Oh, wow, look at that long jump kick. Oh, and he's going to be able to confirm off of that. That's the beauty of those air fireballs. So much hit stun.
Back it off. Still got hit with the EX tackle.
That's what you get for jabbing.
I guess. You don't jab the air for free. He's out of there. Run into the fears.
Goes in for the dive kick.
And the mix-up to the throw after throw.
Oh my god. Shimmy. And Jochi Focus is going to move on. On the winner's side. Great job to him.
We haven't seen him use that dive kick up until the very end because it's always been demon flip slide, demon flip slide.
Or just even
the palm.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. So great job to him. And he had his old cheering squad over there.
That's not fair, man. You have 5 people up with you against one foreigner. I mean, they're both foreigners.
I saw a couple of Japanese guys out there. Hamako's up there cheering for his friends. So.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. He had his head down like, he got me. I'm not going to try to contest that. But it was a pretty good adaptation on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see at least Inaba try to claw his way back. Did get that win. At least one win.
For sure. But again, more last chance qualifier action coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Who is going to be the 32nd player to join the rest of the players in the Capcom Cup? That's what we're finding out right now. In the last chance qualifiers, I'm James Chen.
And I'm Vicious. Up on deck, we actually have Peru versus somebody we've highly anticipated. The man with all the big characters, Abigail Storm Kubo, playing all the big uglies today.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting match. You know, one of the things about Peru, in case people are unfamiliar with the Street Fighter 4 Utah scene, it was Gustavo, 801 Strider, and Peru who are very, very strong players, and they've always been strong players.
Carrying 801 on their back.
And Peru was a prolific Fuerte player, even back in the original vanilla Street Fighter 4 when people didn't consider him particularly strong of a character. But, you know, those two players have always been doing a really great job representing that scene over there, always been two of the strongest players. So this is going to be a fun match because Storm Kubo, for those of you know who do watch a lot, you know about Storm Kubo. Which tournament was it recently where you was just like he would lose a match and then he would like sit there and think about it, and it was almost like in his brain he's like, you got this, and then come back and like win 2, and then he would just take it. So.
You would know better than me. We gotta ask CJM about that or something. I mean, he's definitely the historian at this point because he's been doing all the studying. But you guys do not want to miss this. It's gonna be a pretty insane match. Storm Kubo versus Peru. You're gonna be expecting Abigail versus Laura.
Laura, yeah. So it's going to be interesting because I know that there are certain setups, because Laura doesn't really get access to multi-hitting moves very easily. And so there are certain ranges and certain setups that Abigail's going to have against Laura where you can just knock her down and just set up the charge and boom, right there.
Yeah.
And guard breaker and get big old combos. Now, if those situations arise, sometimes as Laura, you're better off taking it. Because the damage scaling after the guard crush is so much larger than if you jump and get hit out of the air and then get comboed, etc., etc.
Yeah, and he's not going to get the full grounded combo, right? That just makes sense. If you're going to take damage, might as well take it in the air, I guess.
Right.
Infused Storm Kubo, I don't know about all that, but it's
Just
going to be
the
Storm
same
Kubo
two tags.
versus
Yeah,
Iperu. Gotta get those tags fixed, my man. Coming in with the vroom vroom, Abigail. Versus Laura, Iperu Storm Kubo, already trying to flex. I like that trade. As soon as he saw the lightning, went for the crouch strong. A very good button in neutral. He's slowly becoming one of my favorite characters.
Abigail?
Yeah, just
I
his
love
normals are kind of insane.
Dude, he's so fun to watch. I love when I first saw him, I was like, I don't know. But now I love this character to death. Again, those buttons like that crouching medium punch, so good. Got to be careful of that snake. Oh, yeah, that's going to be confirmed into back heavy. He's going to try to get to the other side. Yeah, nice for the throw. Meaty towards heavy and a stun. That is not easy to stun Abigail, let me tell you that much.
Wait a minute. Iperu getting the first round against Storm Kubo, but again, it's only the first round. Storm Kubo does have a lot to decipher now.
And like I said, at that recent tournament, I can't remember which one it was, but you know, he would lose the first game and he would just sit there. You could see him just like thinking and like giving himself motivational speeches, and then he would come back and win so dominatingly. Oh my God, another stun. But great thing about Abigail, though, you're going to live through that. Everybody else would be dead at this point in time, so he still has a chance, and he could still win this. All he needs is just one good hit. Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, a ton of health to work with. But still, you know, can't count Storm Kubo out. Has full resources. Gets the knockdown on that sweep, but no, the meaties were not there. He was expecting Iperu to block because he had such a high amount of life on him.
And there it is. Here we go. The thinking time. Is he going to think about this? Yeah. So no thumbs up just yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, he's thought all he's need to think right now. He's ready to go.
Got him. All right, Storm Kubo again with another chance against Iperu. Getting that check with the jab and the strongs. Mostly what you're going to see from Storm Kubo. And the jump-in's always catching people off guard. Iperu still hasn't had an answer for any of those jump-ins. Slap.
Here we go. Like I said, really good at making those adjustments in between games. Already starting off with a huge 60% life lead. Oh, he's going to be able to combo off of that overhead.
Oh.
Into the reset.
Tricky stuff. Got caught pressing a button. Gets to continue it. Does the same sequence. One more for stun.
Oh,
nice reversal.
Great timing on that. And now, even in life. Oh, God, again, just eating that jump heavy kick right to the face. Crush counter. Oh, not the medium.
He tried to get the reset.
Yeah. Very fortunate trade on that meaty. Oh, here it comes. Just needs a tiny bit of life left. Nice. And another trade.
I'm kind of glad Storm Kubo didn't go into the critical art. He did have it on deck to kind of go for the chip, but he was patient enough to whittle down Iperu's defense.
Okay, counter hit stand, medium kick. Gets the confirm off of that. Again, Storm Kubo's been hitting a lot of buttons on his wake up. He's been getting hit by a lot of meaties from Iperu.
Oh, all the way down?
Oh, perfectly standard grounding the combo.
No way.
I love that. He canceled into the back step so he can keep the corner. Oh, no. Ugh, damage.
Do it again.
Pow, gets the juggle. All right, goes for the simple juggle.
He could have had it. He could have had the right time to go for that grab. But Iperu, knowing full well, he should press a button this time around. That would have been very scary if he landed another command grab. Almost would have been lights out.
Okay, air to air, but Storm Kubo knew he was going to come to the other side. Oh! Blocked that jump heavy kick, otherwise the fireball would have disappeared. Watch out for that stand fierce. The button's so scary.
Yeah, and you see Iperu is kind of reluctant to press fireballs. Now he's opting to just go for the whiff punishes.
Yeah, smart. Storm Kubo went for too many of those. It was easier to react afterwards. Here we go. Command throw. Going to get the juggle. Chaser down, gets the meaty.
Oh, the chase down midair too.
Okay, V reversal, because he wants this corner position, and he wants the stun.
Not quite.
enough.
He
Oh,
dropped the
boy.
meaty again. Manual time meaty flick.
Still not enough to stun.
And
but
overhead, he's just dropping elbows. Abigail.
It's just one of those situations where you don't remember he has that overhead in that situation, you know?
And that's so far. Obviously, it's pretty slow. It's a pretty slow startup move, but it's just so far. Storm Kubo was like, I don't know how I got away with that. I'm going to get myself back together here.
You would think that he had just lost the game based off of the expressions from both of the players.
Right.
Look at that smile on his face. I love
He's ready
it.
to go.
I
He's
love it.
excited.
Storm Kubo's like, let's do this. Let's do this.
Can we play now?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
ready
there
when
we
you
go.
are.
Yeah.
You're my body, not me. It's fine. Coming in swinging. And I like it. Oh, okay. I was going to say, Kubo a lot more active with his normals. I threw, getting his opener.
All right, goes for the throw again. This is that kind of pressure that won I Peru the first game.
Oh, no, not through the armor.
Right through it. Went for the EX command throw, it looked like, but just mistimed it a little bit too early or something.
Great anti-air for iPeru to get started. Getting some of the fireballs.
Yeah, but you are
Letting
not
it
safe.
fly.
Oh,
And that was a sick whiff punish. iPeru from long distance.
Great
Downtown over the
reaction,
dome
and
piece.
then which way do you block?
That wasn't a cross-up. It did
No,
not
it
say
was
cross-up.
not. Yeah, and he was walking forward. He thought it was going to land cross-up, so he walked right into it, unfortunately.
That was at the nape of the neck.
And now I Peru at match point. All right, backing away from that.
No whiff punishes there from iPeru. Storm Kubo just trying to find an opening now. Does so off the low medium.
Yeah, but you see I Peru just walking back, keeping that space. There's a little magical distance that he's been maintaining, but just eats the jump attack again.
And the conversion off the jabs too.
How many raw jumps now has I Peru eaten from Storm Kubo?
Oh, no, the activation. Punching him.
That should do it, right? Oh, jeez.
Abigail punch. Yeah, flexercising.
Never a reason to ask, is it going to kill when
Look
it
at
comes to Abigail?
This guy's a madman. He's like, yes. Yes,
That was
iPeru.
fun. Uh-oh. Oh, no! An execution error from iPeru. That's huge. That could have been damage and momentum off of that combo. Oh, boy. But you know what? He's in a good position right now. Oh, he's going to be able to punish the V-reversal, yeah.
Oh, he's going to do it. He's just going to keep doing it. Oh, man. I got way too excited for that.
Try to bait some buttons out from iPeru with that neutral jump. Stayed in the front. Here comes the pressure now from Renzo. He's got the command throw. Just a tiny bit of life left.
Oh, using the armor.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. Things can go downhill real fast all of a sudden. Gonna use the V reversal, yeah, just to push him back. Don't want to deal with that pressure. Oh, my God. Oh,
flexing.
he missed.
No.
He missed.
One more, and that could be it. And that is it. Storm Kubo resets him, gets the short and the command grab. iPeru is stunned.
And Storm Kubo is smiling like he always does. Oh,
I really wanted to say it. I was like, yo, Storm Kubo was going to go for this reset, James.
Yeah, I know.
He beat
I
me
know.
to it. He beat me to the punch. That was pretty insane.
Yeah, good stuff to start. I mean, again, that's the situation with Abigail, though. You're never safe from that character. You're never safe. I mean, it sounds like a broken record kind of situation, but every time he's about to die, you're just like, he can still come back. He can still come back. And there it was right there, Storm Kubo with the comeback against iPeru. And you can only imagine iPeru is just so frustrated with himself right now.
Yeah, you see, I can kind of see 801 Strider giving him a piece of his mind real quick. He's like, you need to close it out.
Shaking his head,
Close it out,
dude.
yeah. I mean,
801
he tried.
Yeah.
It was the right idea. I understand why he was a bit timid, just because he had such a hefty life lead. And again, being opened up by an Abigail just once always spells trouble. And you saw it right then and there.
And that's the thing, too, is like whenever you get into that kind of situation, when you're an Abigail and you knock them down, you really got to put them in the mix-up as fast as possible because you catch them by surprise. You know that there's a little element of panic all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
And you do not want to give them a chance to be like, oh, okay, you know what, I'm okay. Let me figure out this, play this logically here. And Abigail instead, Storm Kubo instead just kind of went for the second command throw as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So good stuff for him.
I was freaking out for him. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know what, the short's gonna come, and he's gonna go for the command grab, and he did it. I really wanted to call it out, but I didn't get to.
I actually was surprised by that because I wasn't expecting him to do the low short into the command throw. I thought he was gonna like cancel something into the run again and try to grab him off of that, but that's why that worked, because maybe Ibru was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Oh, okay, he's going to try to go for another run, but instead it was the command throw.
Right. All right, moving on now, we have I'm Still the Daddy lined up, ready to go versus Sawa-sama.
I'm still the disrespect, as I like to call him now, because of the way that he's been playing earlier today. We saw him on stream earlier, just going for EX flash kicks all over the place, and then going for the bagging after some stun combos.
After the stun, against Prototype, that's correct. Yeah, we just saw him to pretty much start Pool B, or the second half of the last chance qualifiers, showing up pretty strong for himself, going up against Sawa-sama. You see there on the right side, and this is the winners finals for Pool B7 to make it out into the top 32. And again, alongside that pool was Windolfer, one of the I guess specialty Alex players, the specialists from Texas, alongside Prototype, as we mentioned earlier. That was pretty much their bracket. Sama-sama versus Infused, I'm Still the Daddy. All right, this one's actually correct. Infused, I'm Still the Daddy.
Okay. Right. We used to see a lot of Infused versus SC today.
I think everybody a part of Pool B is SC or Infused at this point.
Here we go. Gets the, look at this, close to stun already.
How are you gonna do that to your boy, man? He taught you that Sonic Boom. You can't disrespect him like that.
Yeah, but you know what? He's come back from the dead. He's probably not quite at the same strength as he used to be.
He doesn't even know you anymore. You're not invited to any of his Thanksgiving parties.
Yeah. Oh, tried to air throw the moonsault slash. Oh my God.
I really want to see that connect next time. I'm Still the Daddy with a very convincing win, opening the set between him and Sama-sama. Again, using that boom setup to get for it to close the ground. Oh, we saw that a mile away. The flash kick's always ready for I'm Still the Daddy.
Baited him with the upside down kick, went for another one, and you see right there, this is what I mean. He just went for the EX flash kick in the middle of Sama-sama's jabs.
Daddy was already
the cross up. Kick right there into super critical arm might have been enough to take it.
Now I'm noticing Sawa-sama, he's been trying to play offense, but in the sense that he's using Sonic Booms, trying to cover grounds afterwards, but I'm Still the Daddy is definitely not giving him any of that space. He's been buffering, using EX Sonic Booms too, just in case, and kind of checking in with normals. And you're going to do a little bit more, add some more layers to get your offense going.
I like, you see that? The smile just showed up, and that smile showed up as soon as Sawa-sama picked the character. And that's why right there.
You see it on the side. He's looking over at him. He's like, oh, you want to play this game with me? You do know I am the daddy. I'm still the daddy.
He is the king of guile right now here in this last chance qualifiers. All right.
I mean, low-key, though, we still have Kama, so, you know.
True. Fair enough.
I didn't mean to, you know, kind of ruin that. But, you know, I had to give credit for Kama, too.
Said, I don't have to respect your Sonic Blade at all. I am just going to flash kick, and then you're going to walk into my move. Here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Gets the
reset.
Oh, yeah, he goes for the reset into the upside down kick. I'm Still the Daddy with a near perfect in that first round.
Putting on a clinic of how Guile should be played right now. Okay, well, clinic shut down a little too early on that one. A lot of airborne approaches from I'm Still the Daddy.
Okay, gets the flash kick now. I'm Still the Daddy. going to the Sonic Boom game. Oh, he wasn't sure if that flash kick was going to hit right there. So he didn't go for it.
No flash kick, no sir,
yeah.
not at that angle.
All right, so now into the corner. I'm so daddy gets the upside down kick into the critical arch. Oh, it's just a little, okay, a little disrespect there from Sawasama going for his own EX flash kick. Here we go.
Oh, nobody dropped the conversion. I'm still the daddy activating his V-trigger. He's jumping out of there.
Oh, but he got hit by 2 of those EXs, which still wasn't too bad. And now Sawasama just trying to get out of there. And now look at all this chip that he's taking. Down to no life.
Oh, could have anti-hit right there.
Watch out for that EX Sonic Boom. All right, 2 hits.
Oh, man, okay.
And the Sobot just to take it right there. From a max distance, I'm Still the Daddy moves on and continues his hot streak from this morning, from Wednesday night fights. As I said, 3rd place at that tournament. So good job to him. So
yeah. I bet he's been warming up on all consoles at all times. He's definitely putting on a clinic with Guile in this pool. So he's going to be moving on towards the top 32 winner side. Sawasama being put into the losers, awaiting the fate between him and, I believe, Matty Ice, who was waiting for him in losers finals for that pool B7, I believe.
Okay, all right. Good stuff here. And again, we're just making it through the pools of the last chance qualifiers right now.
Yes.
And of course, they will all go into the semifinals, and the winner of that will be going on to Capcom Cup in position 32 and will face Punk in first round.
Yeah. Before we get into the finalized champion of the LCQ, we're going to take a quick break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Street Fighter 5.